Right now, what's happening on the internet is they're trying to rewrite history. So when I did those videos, the very first one that I did, and they were all called COVID-19 conspiracy ? And then the first one was facts versus fiction. Second was toxicology ignored. Third one was corrupted science. Fourth one was a certain technology that if I say it, they're going to censor it, so I won't say it. The fifth one was deceptive agenda. And then the sixth one was empowering yourself. And that just got released. Well, the first two they didn't take down, but the third one that was corrupted science, it hit 1 million views on YouTube within the first 2 days. And they censored it, and then Facebook took it off. The fourth one hit 1 million views in about 17 hours. Now, there's been a lot of censorship, but the question you have to ask yourself is why? So make sure that you capture all the stuff that you find, because they are literally trying to rewrite history. For everyone that wants to see those COVID-19 videos, COVID-19 conspiracy ? Videos, because I'm telling you, some of these are like, short, 10 to 15 minutes, but some of them are long, they're an hour long. And if you want to really get to the truth of it, just watch those videos. Now, how do you get them? If they've censored them, I'm going to give you a link that you will be able to go get them. There's 5 things that are on that link that are going to give you the resources. Okay, first of all, thousands and thousands, over 7,000 doctors have reached out to us that stand with us, that have said, that have given me their names, emails, phone numbers. They want to contact, they want to support us, they want to do anything they want. They want to support us in any which way. So those are 7,000 doctors. We have over 13,000 soldiers and law enforcement, either retired or active duty, that have contacted us because my recurrent message is remember your oath. And these people have said, we remember our oath. And it's amazing. You guys have heard some of the chefs all over the country. We've got over 470 attorneys that have contacted us that want to help. We've got different people that want to help with different things. A lot of people have been sending us money. Don't send us money. We don't need money. I mean, I've got checks that I got to return back to people saying that you don't send us money. We don't need that. I appreciate it, but we don't need that. What we need is we need prayers. We need intention. We need spirit. We need skills. We need resources. We need people that have talent, that have knowledge. That's what we need. So if you can contribute in any way, when you click on that link, it's going to take you to a form. Just put down your name, email, your phone number, how we can contact you, and just answer those questions for us. That's going to give us a place where we can contact you. All right, that's the first thing. Now, when you get there, the first thing you're going to see after you hit that submit, you're going to go to a page, and the first thing you're going to see is a petition. This petition is for censorship, to make sure that we need 100,000 signatures on this petition to get a mandatory required response from the White House. Now, I will just tell you that my goal isn't 100,000. We've already got over 30,000 signatures, and we've only done this for 6 days. With your help and with the help of many other people, we're going to hit 1 million. My goal is 1 million signatures on the petition. The White House, I'm going to be making an announcement tonight around 7 o'clock. I'm going to go on a live stream. The White House, a year ago, as of May 15th, tomorrow is that 1-year anniversary that they set out about censorship. So they know. But if we can get the president to pass an executive order or sign an executive order outlawing censorship, that puts everything on an even scale. And now we can really be able to speak, because from a platform that's even. And so that's our first goal. So you'll see the petition is the first thing, sign that. Second thing is the notifying of your elected officials. Click on that, put in your zip code, and it will automatically find your elected officials on the municipal level, on the state level, on the federal level. It's only for the US right now. We are hoping that we're going to have it for UK, for Australia, and Canada in the very near future. So fill that out. Then continue down. You will see the COVID-19 conspiracy videos. You'll see an image there. You'll see something about the AHEAD map. The AHEAD map is a health assessment tool that's been already noted as one of the most informative health assessment tools on the market. It took over 20 years to develop it. It's been assessed at a $300 value by a private third-party insurance actuarial analyst. It's completely free to the entire world forever. So all you have to do is you have to create your dashboard. So to get to the COVID-19 conspiracy videos, to get to the AHEAD map, to get to a bunch of videos that are all free, many other resources, you have to create your dashboard. And to create your dashboard, just simply click on any of those links, and that's where it's going to pop up a window that's going to ask you for an invitation code and your first name. So that's the invitation code that you use, and that will get you guys into the dashboard. It'll allow you access to all sorts of information. There's nothing that you can buy there, all right? It's all free. just get to that information and watch those videos. Now, there's a specific reason I want you to watch those videos. When you watch those videos, it will empower you with knowledge. And once you're empowered with knowledge, the one thing is that nobody can victimize you, all right? So everybody is so fearful, but they're fearful because they don't know the truth. Now, the antidote to being fearful, to being in fear, is love. People sometimes mistake it for courage, but that's not true. The opposite of cowardness is courage, all right? The opposite of fear is not courage, it's love. And love is not an emotion. People think love is an emotion, but love is actually the source of creation, all right? So to get you into that state of love, you have to first get rid of fear. And don't mistake what I'm saying. That I'm not saying that there's no danger, guys. There is a danger. There's true danger, but it is not the COVID-19. Right. The danger is what's coming down the pipeline. The danger is that they've told you to be fearful of COVID-19, COVID-19, COVID-19. So now you think that you need to be fearful of this. I'm here to tell you, COVID-19 is a distraction. It is highly virulent, it's highly resistant, but it is a side player. It's an innocent bystander, and everything that's been attributed to these COVID-19 deaths, that's not COVID-19. It's something else that's going on, and it's a combination of toxicity. It's a combination of new technologies that are being rolled out that are making the person more susceptible. It's a combination of all these other things that have been introduced into our bodies over the last decade or so, or more. And what they're going to do is, as they're relaxing these standards, remember now, Dr. Fauci's already said there's going to be another second wave. How did they know there's going to be a second wave? I'll tell you how they know. It's not because their crystal ball is so clear. They know because they've planned it and they already know what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. As people come out of being in isolation, their immune systems are already suppressed because they've been breathing through masks, all right, which is increasing cortisol, which is the stress hormone that decreases your immune system by stimulating the sympathetic drive. So you're in a sympathetic-mimetic cascade. You're in a flight-fight response. Just like as if an alligator or a bear was chasing you, you'd have your cortisol spiking up, and your immune system is the last thing that's working. So they're already stressed from that. You're sucking oxygen through a mask. You're walking out. You're financially distraught. You're emotionally, ruined. And now you come out there. You are going to be susceptible to everything, not just viruses, not the COVID-19, but every virus, every bacteria, every parasite, every mycoplasma, every spirochete, every yeast, everything. So people are going to get sick just from that, all right? Now, you've got this new technology that's rolling out, and people's immune systems are going to get annihilated by that technology. So that's the second thing that's going to hurt people. And then they're going to roll out this experimentation of a vaccine. It's not going to be mandatory. Come and use it. And people are going to go run and get the vaccine, and they're going to get sick. So you're going to have people dying from those three things combined. Now, that's going to cause a second wave. They're going to say, see, COVID-19, we told you it's a second wave. It has nothing to do with the second wave. It's from what they're doing. And under pretense of public safety, again, they're going to mandate vaccines. And that's when millions and millions and tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people are going to die, because they're going to use it for this eugenics platform that has been the agenda for Bill Gates for forever. So what we have to do is we have to prevent people from getting to that point when those RF chips are going in, before they get to the point of the mandatory vaccines, before they get to the point of running for the vaccines. My goal is to inform as many people as I can that just ask the question. Once you ask the question, you've opened the door. Once you've opened the door, unless you have a real desire for self-destruction, you're not going to get those vaccines. We would not be here. We would have been extinct as a species if it wasn't for viruses. Why are healthcare providers not talking about it? Well, there's a bigger reason, because the media is not just complicit with this. The media is the reason for this. That's the reason for that censorship petition, because I want to hold them accountable, the media, right? That's the first thing. Now, doctors, most of them, I have noticed one thing about doctors. In my profession is riddled with people that are fear motivated, okay? They're put up on a pedestal by the pharmaceutical industry, by the public, because they're doctors. They've gone through the most amount of education, and so they basically have a lot to lose, and most of them aren't willing to put themselves on the line. I can tell you that friends of mine that are doctors have sent me messages saying that I'm praying with you, I'm praying for you, I owe you for the rest of my life, anything that you need. I mean, just really heartfelt messages. It's this time in the history of our world that is going to be remembered in the future. I had an interview yesterday with the lady who came out and she said, Dr. Buttar, I believe that 1,000 years from now, your name is going to be remembered, and what you've done and what other people have done for this movement will be remembered, which was very generous and very kind of her to say. But I want people to understand how they act now will determine 30 years, 40 years, 50 years from now, when people say, my grandmother, my grandfather was involved with that fight. They stood up, they did what was necessary to prevent what atrocities were about to happen.